Yeah, I'd like to start by sending my thoughts and prayers to Jessica and Brett Gardner on the loss of his son. Obviously, I had a really good relationship with him, and we're thinking about him, and the whole Mets organization are thinking about the Gardner's family.
What was your relationship like with Brett?
I played with him in the minor leagues back in 2006 and 7. And then I watched him, his whole career. I had the opportunity to coach him in the big leagues. And I got 2 boys too, and they were pretty close.
What were Brett and Jessica like as parents?
What was that again?
What were Brett and Jessica like as parents?
Everything you could ask for. 2 good kids too. So it's hard.
How do you assess Griffin Canning's camp and the progress that he's made this spring?
Really good. I think he's been open to all the suggestions, everything that we are presenting to him. His willingness to apply into his work, whether it's side or in games, and we're seeing results. Even though today wasn't as efficient, but still flashed, good slider, changeup. So overall, he put himself in a really good position, and we're excited about that.
How do you guys approach a guy like Canario who doesn't have options, but it's a guy that has played well in spring training, and you probably like to try and keep an eye on?
Yeah, we'll see what happens in the next. We got one more game to play. The power is real, and we saw it today. When he impacts the baseball, he can do some damage. He's got the ability to play the outfield, especially both corner. We'll see where we're at here.
Hi, Skip. I want to talk to you about, we talked about Starling Marte earlier. Mendoza had a pretty good game. Juan Soto, and of course, Pete Alonso. What are your thoughts when you're able to put those guys in the lineup every day? Not only does it provide you with a power surge, but don't you think that provides a lot of fear into opposing pitching staff?
Well, I mean, you're going to be facing a lot of teams that are loaded too, but for us to be able to, especially for me as a manager, to write their name on the lineup, it says that we got a good team, but we still, we got to go out there and do it, There's a lot of good teams out there, a lot of offense, teams with good offense, and, we just got to stay healthy and keep those guys doing what they can do and see what happens, but excited about that.
One other question I want to ask you. Pete Alonso's back in camp. How do you feel that he's reacclimating? Do you feel his attitude is really refreshed? He's ready to have a big year?
Yeah, he's ready to go, He's been the same guy since he first day of camp, spent the whole already last year getting to know him. Same guy, guy that wants to win, knows what it takes to play in New York, knows the organization, and he's going to do whatever it takes to bring a championship to the Mets fan.
Lastly, Juan Soto took the Bronx to the Queens Trail, so took the same trail as you. How much are you looking forward to working with Juan Soto?
Yeah, I mean, I'm excited to have him. What he brings to the team, to the lineup, to the guys in there. This is a guy that's proven in New York, and knows what it takes. Comes with a World Series ring, and we are excited to have him.